All right, so we just saw Bardrick slipping through a large vault-like door that was locked with some strange geometric key carried by one of the Scriveners. And then we see her now down at the bottom of a second staircase, following these Scriveners down to a plain wooden door with a plain iron keyhole and an iron handle. And the door is swinging closed down at the bottom. Bardrick, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna try to slip through.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God, another one of these. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! Bardrick, you're just nailing it. Okay, you see you see the door closing quickly. Tell us how you get through it. What does it look like when you
So,
acrobatize your way?
uh, yeah, I guess if this one's closing much faster than the last one did, then I'm going to, I guess, not even try to run. I'm just going to literally like leap through the
Nice.
space,
Nice,
and
yeah.
I guess I'll just slide down on the ground as I land to try to like be as quiet as possible.
Yeah, very nice. So you slide through down through this door, and on the other side, a ways away, 15, 20 feet away, and walking away from you are the two Scriveners that you've been following, but they've been joined by two others. Now, you notice now that you're down here that the two newcomers, neither of them is wearing a stole at all. One of the Scriveners you were following was wearing a white stole, one was wearing a red stole. So, let's see. Oh no.
Oh
I
boy.
don't like that sound. Don't do that. No, 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 there's none of that.
Okay, Bardrick.
Fuck.
Your result was actually higher than that, so they don't straight up detect you, but
Okay.
you notice them sort of stop and turn to glance over their shoulder, and as they're glancing over their shoulder, you manage to dive behind something.
Okay.
There's I think probably like a statue right here on the other side of the door of a Scrivener. And it's a Scrivener with its hands down at its sides, and it's sort of looking down in a bent posture, and you dive behind it. But you see from looking behind the legs of this statue that the Scriveners are looking back at the door that you just slid through, and the one with the white stole turns around to see what the newcomer is looking at, and they put a hand on the newcomer's shoulder. And they exchange some information. You can see them look at each other, and their facial expressions change just a little bit. And then they look back at the door, and the white-stoled Scrivener shakes his head, and they begin moving across the room again in the direction of another staircase down.
Fuck. Okay, is there anything against like closer to that door
Just
that's
in
like
case, just in case Chad is wondering what the fuck just happened, Shannon rolled a 25 on her stealth
yeah.
check. She rolled a 19 plus a 6, but it was his GM stealth roll so that nobody else could see it. But Bardrick and I know.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Let's go deeper.
So what's the
Um
plan?
okay, so they're already starting to unlock the next door. Yeah?
Well, there's no door. Again, it's just an opening that leads to a staircase that's going
Oh,
down.
right, right, right. I'll wait for them to go down the staircase before, and like I want to hear their foot. I don't want to hear anything
Yeah.
before I start to follow, because now I'm a little worried that they caught, like that they're suspicious.
Yeah, you want to
So
be more careful. Yeah, because you saw them looking back.
clearing the mind. Go slow,
Okay.
go slow.
Give me a
Oh,
perception test.
before I go, I want to look at the door that I just came out of. What does it
Yes.
look like on the back side of it?
There's just a handle,
Okay,
just an iron handle.
okay, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna sneak down the stairwell.
Yeah, give me a perception test. Let's see if you can hear how far away they are and how accurately you're able to slip your way downstairs.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you sit there, you quiet your heart. Your blood is no longer pounding in your ears. You hear their four sets of footsteps descending down the stairs. And as you hear them sort of you hear the quality of the footsteps change as they step off the stairs and start stalking across the wooden or the stone floor far below.
Okay.
And that's when you start heading down. Now you're starting to turn the corner of this stairway that's curving around when all of a sudden you hear this unearthly howl just echo up the stairwell from down below. It sounds like an organ and a train and an elephant and a Tyrannosaurus all shrieking all at the same time. And it's loud. It's not deafening or anything like that, but it's a loud and resonant tone. And then you hear this, and you can actually feel in your feet just a gentle rumbling of the stones below you.
That's an impact tremor. I'm fairly alarmed here. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to peek around the corner of the doorway, and I don't want to step inside, but I want to see what's in there.
Okay, so once again, you see a door that's closing. These are ornate gilt doors carved in the likeness of nude scriveners in a massive orgy. Above them, on the doors, the heavens rend open, and the sculpture actually becomes difficult for your eyes to make sense of. It seems to be like shifting before your eyes, and all of a sudden you taste the scent of bile in the back of your throat.
Oh.
Yes.
How do we know it's an orgy?
Because they're all naked and having sex with each other?
We know what sex looks like.
Well, I mean, like, how do they fornicate? I mean, with their beaks? Like I don't,
No,
like,
they have genitals
with your
down
face,
between their
so.
legs.
so they look like normal people below the waist.
They do not look anatomically human, but it is very obvious that there's intercourse going on.
Steven and sex. My God, man. All right. So I don't see
How many titties do they have?
Two.
Yeah.
God.
All of them?
Where's the sound of this, like, what is this, like, impact tremor coming from? Do I see any, like, large creature?
It's from the doors grinding.
It's just from the doors.
Yep.
Oh. And it's, like, across this floor. So am I pretty sure that, like, no one's going to spot me if I start, like, making a jolt for the door?
They're already through it, so nobody's going to just straight up see you or anything like that.
Okay. I'm going to run.
Okay.
And try to make it.
Yeah. So give me another dexterity.
Wait. Before I do that, this room that when I peeked in, did I see any books on the walls at all?
No. In fact, the only thing that you see in here, the only feature in this room is that on the left-hand wall, there's a pair of statues of scriveners. These two are they're both clothed.
Cool.
And each of them has their right hand held up to their shoulder height with a palm laid flat like this.
And are they like over top of another doorway or something? Like they're just standing there. Okay.
Yeah, just along the left wall.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, cool.
I am pushing my luck. Oh God. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Be nice to me. Oh shit.
Ooh, okay. You start sprinting across the floorway.
Can she take advantage after the fact?
Do you have your inspiration bonus?
I do.
Do you want to use it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I just Twitch chatted this so hard.
Meta!
Nice. Good job, GM chat. Okay. Yeah.
No, that was me.
Oh, you did that? Twitch chat wasn't talking about it?
I don't have Twitch chat open.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Refresh my memory on like what other feats and like fucking race shit I have as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you
saving throws when I'm frightened. Okay, that doesn't really help.
You see like a flash through your mind of trying to like run for the doors and the doors just closing in front of you. And then you sort of shake your head, psych yourself up a bit, sprint across the floor, and you do like the sliding into a baseball stop sort of thing. Yeah. You slide on your butt.
Yeah.
And you slide out in the doors. Now you're no longer in a large room.
Okay.
You're in a hallway probably 15, 20 feet across, and curving off in each direction, the hallway stretches to your right and to your left. And there are doors lining each side of the hallway. The Scriveners, they have headed off to the right.
To the right. Okay.
Yes. Let's see, what else can I describe to you about this? Yes, it's a great passageway curving off to the left and the right. There's a silver bell high on the ceiling just above you that's ringing slowly. Ping, pong, ping. And you hear similar ringing echo from both directions, to the right and to the left. The doors are made of iron.
Okay. Do they look locked? Do they have locks as well?
You can't identify from looking at them if they're locked. There are locks on the doors.
Okay.
My-
And can I still see the two Scriveners walking away?
Yes, distant now, probably 40, 50 feet ahead of you.
Okay, I'm gonna start to follow them slowly and quietly because what I'm thinking, as much as I'm trying not to think, is they're gonna go check on the book. So I'm just gonna not think after that and just follow them.
Okay. Let's find out what the upstairs group is up to. So you guys have noticed that Bardrick is gone. What are y'all doing here in this room upstairs?
I
Can
am
I
looking
ask?
around for her.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you look around the room. She's not in the room. That's
Don't rat me
easily
out, man.
ascertainable.
Are you sure? There's a lot of like little small nooks and crannies. Like maybe take out a book, look behind it.
Yeah, she's not behind that book.
No.
Maybe she's behind a different one.
Oh, I have a
Maybe.
question. I have a question,
Yes?
just really quick. What is behind the door that the last one that I just got through?
So again, there's a large flywheel. It's bigger, heavier,
Okay,
but
so
that's all.
flywheel, handle, flywheel. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
In regards to my imp and, like familiar mechanics and all, can I give him a command to find Bardrick and then give her information?
Yeah, totally. Hmm.
Okay, so after we notice that Bardrick is gone, I say very assuredly, she's gone for the book. And I send my imp off to do just as I said.
Okay. So you're just saying find Bardrick?
And tell her exactly where he saw the book. The familiar saw the book.
Yeah. Okay. Your familiar responds. He says, "I did not see it. I merely heard them speak of it. It's down below. I will go and seek Bardrick."
Useless. What will you even tell her? I laugh.
I will tell her whatever you wish me to.
Find the book and tell her where the book is.
There are a great many books.
Can you read? What have I conjured?
You can feel it crossing its arms on your shoulder. It says, "Yes, reading is within my capabilities."
Assist her and find the book.
Very
I wave
well.
him off while smiling.
It flies away. It says, mutters under its breath, "The conjuring reflects the conjurer."
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Donald, have you seen Bardrick?
No, I think that Frecky is correct on her assumption.
I really hope not.
Well, perhaps you would like to press the button and ask the Scriveners where Bardrick is?
I don't think that would be wise in case she is somewhere where she is not supposed to be. I'm going to keep looking, I guess.
You do that. In the meantime, I chat up the girl who's reading the tome.
Yeah,
or the
sure.
book.
Mhm.
I sit down on the other side of her and start purring again.
Okay.
Hi
Yeah,
there. Come
she
here
looks up
often?
from her book and she just gives you a withering gaze.
That seems like a very interesting book you're reading. I kind of
Very.
look at the title.
The title of the book is Behavior of Cave-Dwelling Mammals.
Did you know that I happen to be a foremost expert on, let's see, cave dwelling mammal, on bears?
Yes. Is that why you're here? To research bears.
You might have overheard me talking about the night. Yeah, it turns out that bears go into hibernation, and I couldn't help but overlook your book. You have these things on cave-dwelling mammals, so bears tend to go into caves and then hibernate. Did you know that?
I've never heard of such a thing before in my life. And she like turns the page, and you can see as the page is turning that it's like a page on bear hibernation patterns.
No, you're breaking my immersion. Bears don't hibernate.
What? Yes, they do.
No, it's called something else.
Now, you know what would be really
Uh,
interesting about your studies? I'm sure you would love to get
Yes.
access to the.
Please do tell me what would be interesting about my studies.
I'm sure you would love to get access to the deeper knowledge that is deep below the tower.
Does it have this book contained in it?
It has more like it, I'm sure.
I think actually that Apex Zoology is upstairs on level 4.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll let you get to it.
Very kind of you. And she goes back and looks. She like lifts the book up and just like puts it like this.
Nice effort.
Yeah.
Okay, so how far, like, do I see them turn a corner at all or anything?
Yeah.
Mistake
The
back.
hallway arches slowly around, so fairly
Okay.
soon they disappear out of sight if you're standing still.
Cool. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to see how far down they went. But I
Mm-hmm.
think at this point, I'm going to turn back and try to go back for my brews. So, let's see. Hold on. What do I have on me? I need something, a little bit of substance. Something. Ooh, I don't want to use that. Okay. Right. I have a dagger. That might work. Okay. So this door. What?
I'm interested to see how this plays out. You're pulling out a dagger. What could possibly go wrong?
You know, have a little faith. Okay. So
I'm not there. I don't have to have anything.
This is probably like Bardrick is imagining what Kellen would be saying right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna start opening up the cranky door,
Yeah.
and I'm still gonna be on the inside of it, but I want to put my dagger like I want to wedge it in and then
Mhm.
close the door quietly and see if the dagger will hold it ajar.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Because the dagger's small, so I'm hoping they won't really see it, and it'll only be ajar, so maybe no one will notice.
There you are. Let me just look at your character sheet real quick. Yeah, I think this is a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Would you roll that for me, please?
Yes, sir. Boop.
Okay, well, you can sort of jam the dagger in some of the mechanisms and keep it open, but you can't find a spot to do that where it's not going to be really obvious that there's a dagger sticking out of the door.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just do it for that one. Is
Okay.
what it is. So I open up the door quietly and I put the dagger back in that little spot and I close it really, really quietly. And then I really quickly sneak back across the floor, up the stairwell to
Yep.
the other door, the
Yep.
one that has the handle.
This is the wooden
And
door.
I remember you said that there was like a statue right next to it. How heavy is that statue? Like, if I try to push it, would I be
Hundreds
able
of
to?
pounds.
Damn it.
It's Scrivener sized and made out of marble.
Where would you
Is there
push it?
anything? You'll see. Is there anything in the room, like a torch on the wall, or
There's a lamp hanging from a sconce on one of the columns. You could just grab it.
Okay, actually, I want to put out that light.
Okay. You just go
Yeah.
up to it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm going to take the rope out of my bag.
Okay.
And I take my rapier, I still have that, and I cut like a piece of the rope off, like, I don't know, couple feet.
Sure.
And I'm gonna see if that door. I'm gonna hold up in the handle, put some rope in the like the crook of it, and then close it and see if that will hold it.
Yeah, sure. Yep, that works.
Okay.
You're like
And then
using the rope to tie around the handles and push the latch like
yeah.
open. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess at this point I'm kind of using my brain, so hopefully they don't hear my thoughts. And then I scurry back up the last flight of stairs up to, well, not the last flight, I guess it's the second to last flight, where there's the other crook thing.
Flywheel, yeah.
And I cut another piece of rope and I put that there.
Okay.
And then
This
and
one
I
you're going to
wanna-
have to actually use a sleight
right.
of hand check
Yes,
because
'cause
it's not a straight latch, right? You're sort of trying to like tie the flywheel back or something like that.
yeah, I'll try to tie it to one of the table legs, I
Okay.
guess.
Sure.
Okay. So, hold on. Again. Please.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay, cool. Yay. And then I slip up the last flight of stairs and I'm going to stealthily sneak back into the room where my buds are.
Sure. Now, you've come back into a populated area of the tower. You've been
Yes.
gone for quite a while, so please make another stealth test.
Damn it. Okay.
Damn. Look at that.
Yes. Totally haven't died yet. Oh.
Okay. You make it back to the room, no problem. You open the door, slip in. The group.
Okay.
What are all four of you doing, or all three of you doing when Bardrick returns?
I'm looking around. I'm like debating on whether I should leave and look outside because I have no idea where she went.
So as you're looking around.
Yeah, my eyes are open for whenever you pop out.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of slinking across the room, like against the walls and into the shadows. And then I kind of like walk out from the shadows and I'm like, hi guys, I got something to tell you. It's great. Come here.
Where the hell did you go? What the hell were you doing? What the hell were you doing?
It's okay. I totally got away downstairs. You ready?
You what now?
Yeah. Okay. No time to waste. No time to waste. The rope's not going to hold. Let's go. And then I like.
What rope? What are you talking about?
Great, let's go.
I immediately just like quietly leave the room again.
Okay.
I'll follow her.
Totally. All right. So
I
this
hang
is
my
going to
head
be.
very disappointedly when I see my imps not with her.
Yeah.
Oh.
You, in fact, do know that your imp is not with her. Okay. Would each of you please make a stealth roll?
Oh, I'd love.
Do I have to do another one?
No, your result still
still good for now?
stands.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need Kellen, I need Frecky, and I need Donald to give me stealth rolls. Damn, Donald. Back at it again with the white vans.
Oh.
Ooh, Frecky.
Use your
Okay.
inspiration.
Just don't even know if I'm on board for this plan, so that reflects me. Becky's still just kind of like not even trying, just so disappointed right now.
Ooh. Oh, damn.
Where are we going?
Okay, so you all come out.
Down.
You all come out, and yeah, okay. You sneak around the edge of the room here, and you have no problem. Would each of you give me a perception check? Oh, Frecky. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So you all walk around the edge of the room. You're being as stealthy as possible and trying to like be very casual. And then Kellen and Donald, as you hit the staircase leading down where Bardrick is leading you to, you look over your shoulder and you see one scrivener without a stole on, just a black-robed scrivener, sort of peering around, like around the group in the middle of the room that are all studying something and sort of peering in your direction. What do you do?
That are behind us?
Yeah,
Or
so
in front of
you're
us?
off on the side of the room at the staircase, and off in the center of the room there's a group of scriveners who are all studying something. And there's one scrivener sort of looking around the group, staring in your direction. Staring as much as they can without any eyes. What do you do?
They see us, Bardrick. They see us.
I kind of look around, and then I just walk into the room with Scriveners.
Just out into the middle of the room,
Yeah,
away from the staircase.
exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you start walking
I
towards the
look
group.
like I'm looking for something.
Okay, yeah. The Scrivener who noticed you, he comes walking away from the group and towards you. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm still going down.
Okay, Bardrick is heading down. Frecky?
I'm going to stop for a moment and also peer around and then make a decision based on how suspicious the man is.
So the man is
First
focusing
and one.
entirely on Donald at the moment because Donald is stepping towards him, and he's the only one who seems to be noticing you all at all.
Okay. If he's distracted by Donald, then I continue downwards.
Okay. And Kellen, what are you doing?
I'm going with Bardrick, whatever Bardrick, and I'm begrudgingly, if so, but yes, I'm going.
Okay, cool. Donald, you approach this Scrivener, and what do you do?
I kind of take out of my pack one of the parchments, and then I start writing. Do you know where the bathroom is?
Yeah, excellent. The man grabs the paper from you, sort of angrily, and he looks at it, and he sort of like moves his face back and forth in front of it, and you hear like a huffing sound. And then he hands it back to you, and you hear a voice echo in your mind. It says, "I can escort you to the lavatory. Where are your companions?"
Fuck.
They are in the room. Right?
You write it. Give me a persuade.
Sway.
We're definitely in that room.
Oh,
We're
damn,
in
look at that. Yeah, okay. The Scrivener nods. He says, "Please, do not leave your appointed rooms without escort. Come with me." And he leads you to the opposite stairwell, and he starts walking up the stairs with you. Are you just following him all the way to the bathroom?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Yeah, he goes up a few flights of stairs, and then he goes like through a doorway that leads into a strange passageway that like rings the center tower, and then back to like a side place, and then he opens the door, pushes it open, and there's a chamber pot whose the drafty nature of it leads you to believe that it just exits straight out the side of the tower. And he says, "I will await you out here in the hall. Please do your business quickly. We will return."
Thank you. Sure thing. As I go in.
Now,
So
down below, you all have gotten to the first door where the rope is still holding the flywheel back. So again, what this looks like, for those of you who weren't here the first time, what you see is a great door wrought in iron and silver strung with boughs of rue. In the center, there's a large geared wheel that houses a puzzle cutout shape that looks like it would fit some object, but it's split in half by a gap in the door. And you guys can get your fingers in it and pull it open, just prise it open with raw strength and slip through. And there's a rope on the back side tied to a flywheel that's keeping it open. What are you guys going to do when you're out of it?
Bardrick, what have you done?
I didn't do anything. I'm doing the right thing. But where's Donald?
Donald, he's making a distraction. What is this?
Well, we have to have him. He's got to come.
What
How long
did
can
you
we
do?
wait?
What did you do?
I got us in.
Got us in?
Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah.
where?
In here. Dude, this place goes so deep. And I cracked all the rooms and all the doors. You just wait and see. It's great.
Bardrick,
Did you not get the book?
No, not yet.
Bardrick, you feel a pressure on your shoulder. And then, Frecky, you hear a voice. It says, "I have found the book, and I have found Bardrick. Come, quickly. I shall take you to them both. Bardrick is here, in front of you, Frecky. The book, it is further."
I know you're only playing with me. You're not. This is a joke. Haha.
I do not joke. We from the Nine Hells have no sense of humor that we are aware of.
Can I hear this?
Yes, this is broadcast.
So I'm like, I think it's the Scriveners. I think they can hear us. I don't know what's going on.
I extend a hand to Bardrick. No, come, we'll get the book. We're fine.
Oh, okay.
Upon seeing that she looks reluctant to take my hand, I put it on her shoulder and, I pet her shoulder.
Nice. Are you petting the shoulder or are you petting the imp sitting on the shoulder?
No, I brush the imp off and then I pet the shoulder.
Okay. The imp flies off and as it flies away, it says, "Such rudeness." Yeah.
Okay, I guess we could go without Donald. He'll catch up, right? Leave the rope in the door. Oh, wait, no, we don't want to leave the rope in the door. They'll catch us.
Are you going to
Someone
untie
who-
that rope?
Yeah. Shit. Donald, why'd you have to go and get caught? Oh, it's so perfect and you ruined it. Had it fucking ready for all of us. I had so many good rolls. Okay,
What in the God's name is going on here?
To be fair, I ruined it. The Bardrick doesn't know that.
I'm gonna have to untie it because if they come back upstairs, I don't want them seeing
See that their
something
shit got messed with? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So unfortunately, Donald's gonna have to find his own way in. Maybe get a key somehow.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. You untie the rope, and
what are
the
we
door
doing?
closes behind you. And now what are y'all gonna do? There's another large sort of circular level down here with bookshelves all along the walls, stacked high with books.
It's not in here. I'm sure it's not in here. It's not in
Okay.
here. This is too easy. We gotta go down. We gotta go down. Come on. And then I scurry across the floor really quietly, and I go down the next stairwell to the next door that had
Yep.
the handle. And
Yeah, the next door it's really just like a small wooden door. It looks like it belongs on a shack. There's an iron latch with an iron keyhole. And this door, you tied rope across the latch so that it wouldn't latch, right? So
Yeah.
that's still there. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I usher them through. Come on. Shh, come on.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then I take the rope, the little piece of rope,
Cool.
and put that in my bag. And then I scurry across into, what was
Another
it?
downstairs.
This one. Yeah, the next downstairs.
Yep. So
And-
down at the bottom of the next stairwell, there's a 30-foot long room, 10 feet wide. At the other end, there's ornate gilt doors that are carved in the likeness of nude scriveners engaging in a massive orgy. There's 30 or 40 bodies in all various contortions across it. And above them, the heavens are just split apart, and the sculpture itself is actually hard for your eye to track. And all of you sort of taste bile in the back of your throat when you look at it. But the door is split down the middle just very gently. There's a dagger sticking out of it that seems to be keeping the door open.
Oh dear
Come on.
God.
We gotta hurry. Let's go. Ignore the orgy. Ignore the orgy. Look at the boobs later. And I run across.
I asked
Okay.
my imp why he didn't tell me about this earlier.
You run through the doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I grab my little dagger and I open it up a crack, for enough for you guys to squeeze through. I'm like, come on, shh, come on.
The book is beyond. Perhaps if you gave me a treat, I would tell you more information.
Fucking
I hear it say
blackmailing
that?
you.
It's not how you work. You're not even real.
You're not even real.
Wow.
It flies off of your shoulder and it flies through doors.
I'm gonna
I like-
die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I go through the door. Oh,
Nice.
please, oh God, It's God's, please watch out for me. Oh God, what are we doing?
So yeah,
fine.
you're down on this sub level where there's this great passageway that curves off to the right and to the left. There's a silver bell high on the ceiling above you. It's pealing very slowly. Bong, bong, bong. And you can hear similar ringing coming from both directions, both to the right and to the left. So, what do you want to do? There are doors lining the walls here,
I'm
probably
going to-
spaced 40 feet apart each.
Can I knowledge arcana those bells?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. I want to know what they are.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
you can't say for certain what exactly they are, but you sort of open your mind to the arcane knowledge of the world, and you look very closely at the bells and you reach out with all of your senses. They are magically enchanted, and they're also made of a very pure silver alloy. And the ringing of the bells is probably some kind of a ward that keeps evil spirits at bay.
Okay. So I can differentiate that these are not like alarm bells.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
at this
just
point, you guys are like we're standing in that like we're standing behind the last door. So that's why I'm gonna kind of look up at all of you and I'm gonna whisper just like, okay, so they went to the right. I think that they went to see it. So if we go to the right, we'll probably find it.
Probably.
Probably.
You don't know.
No.
Probably.
Wait, probably my loyal pet, make it known whether. Why do you do?
So
You learn from the best.
Your thing knows where the book is.
Do you know where the book is?
I do. I could tell you if I were so inclined.
Oh, you should tell us.
Are they around the corner? Are they guarding the book?
They are not guarding the book.
Where are they?
I did not see them.
Bardrick, were they still down here?
I mean, they've got to still be down here. Otherwise, they would have seen the dagger and the rope. And
Why don't we do what we should have done before and have the imp grab the book, bring it to us, and get the hell out of here?
Can it do that?
Let's see.
I mean, kind of.
I cannot.
Okay.
Okay, but you know where it is, right? Could you lead us?
I do not actually know where it is.
What the
Wait.
hell's going on here?
But if he was within 100 feet of me, he could have picked it up.
Picked it up. I mean, he can. He's a creature. He can do basically anything, no matter how far away from you he is.
Okay.
Yeah. He says there are many rooms down here. I heard them talking about the book. It is within one of these rooms. Many of the rooms are locked. Many of them are not. You will have to search.
Okay, I say we go to the right. And we'll just check every door on the way there.
Okay.
I say we get out of here.
No.
We're going to die in here if they catch us. You know that.
Then that's why we need the Book of Resurrection. It'll be fine.
That's good logic. Donald, what are you doing upstairs in the lavatory?
He's pooping.
Yeah. I'm pooping, and now I'm done.
You're done.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Sure.
open the door and I say, "Okay, I'm good."
Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I did.
Good. Come this way.
Not want to dirty your books.
I will escort you back to your room. Yeah, he leads you back downstairs, back across the main floor, past the large group of lecturers, and to the room. He opens the door and,
I make
and
sure that
gestures
I
inside.
open the door.
You make sure that you open the door?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You cut in front of him and he says, shh.
Yes.
He crosses his
open
arms
the
and
door
turns
quickly,
around.
and then I slip in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're back inside, and there's the woman and the man still in there. The man now is crouched in the corner reading. His limbs are all gangly out all over the place.
Yeah, I will just kind of chill in this room for a bit.
Okay. Cool. So down below, you're just going through around to the right, opening every door that you can, huh?
Can you
Well-
can you by any chance give us like a rudimentary map?
Sure.
Thank
I
you.
would think that that we should only start opening doors once I stopped seeing them, like when they
Oh, they're long
disappeared
gone.
into.
You don't
yeah,
see them
No, but
anymore.
when I was there before and I had saw them, they started walking down to the right and then they disappeared around a corner. So
Yes.
I would think I wouldn't need to open any of the doors
That they passed.
that they passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So you saw them pass one door, and then by the time that they were at a second door, like they didn't appear to be stopping, but
Yeah.
you didn't see them specifically pass that one. You turned around and started running to grab your allies. So let's see, just a rudimentary map here. What you've got is there's like the doors that you came through, and then the hallway curves around to the right and to the left. And this is just very abstract. And then there are doors at each marker along the hallway, and there are just a lot of doors, and they're all a large iron door with a handle and a keyhole. Yeah, so that's kind of what you're seeing.
Okay.
Okay, so you're passing the first door and you go to the second door. Okay, so you open the second door and it opens with no problem. And it's a featureless 10 foot by 10 foot room, 10 by 10 by 10. It's a cube. There's nothing inside. The room is made of fitted stone. There are small magical sigils that are written on the border of the room at the base of the walls. And that's all. There's nothing else in here.
Okay.
Are the walls flush with the ceiling and the floor?
Yes.
So the symbols, do any of them, like, can we discern what they are?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
All right. I am
not the best at that.
must be a complete moron because I can't get this thing to work.
Oh, do you need the link?
What are you trying to make work, Kellen?
The map. The goddamn map.
Oh, did I not bring you guys over? No, I did.
You just have to scroll. Use your scroll bar to move a bit to the right.
Yeah, that should have
Because it's
brought you to the center where I have the map drawn. Kellen, are you seeing it?
This isn't. No. I've done this before. I mean, something's fucked up. I got to restart it or something.
All right. Well, feel free to do that if you want. So Bardrick, wow, with the 20 on the Arcana check, you're examining these symbols very closely, and they look like symbols that they're kind of half of a spell, and you need the other half of the spell in order to actually complete whatever working this room has been prepared for. But it has definitely been prepared for something.
Do any of the symbols look like a moon or death or anything to do with that?
No, they're all symbols relating to earth and stone and physical movement.
Okay. I turn around and I whisper, I don't think it's this room.
Okay.
I think we should keep going.
You keep going around, and at each door you open it, push it open, look inside. Almost every door that you reach is unlocked. You open it, there's an exact identical copy of a 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot room with sigils drawn on the floor around the outside. When you hit the 11th door to the right, you turn the knob and push, and you just like slam yourself against the door. Wham! And you're stunned for a second, and the door is locked.
Okay. What does the lock look like?
It looks like a simple, just a normal lock.
A normal lock. Okay, Let me just see. Do I have any ability to pick this lock?
Do you have thieves' tools?
I think I actually... No, I did not. Damn it.
My small companion, can you stretch your arm into this lock and run your claws along the bottom?
You desire that I open this door for you.
Yep.
It would be nice.
I shall make attempt, but only because I am bound to you. Hang on, let's see what like imps have as far as lock picking ability. I wonder if they're in the eyes.
Yeah, chat. If only you had a rogue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Funny that.
Huh.
Gee.
Dragons, demons, imps, lawful evil. Dexterity is +3. Okay. Sure. Holy shit. So he reaches his arm inside and says, I can't believe I debase myself like this. And then he looks surprised, or you imagine that he would look surprised if you could see him. He goes, oh, it worked. I am the greatest. Master, behold what I have done for you. And then you see the handle of the door turn, push open.
I was actually
and you hear a laughter. Ha 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 ha.
I was actually very irritated until this point, my character. But now my tail, it like loosens from a firm grip around my ankle, and I go from like kind of burying my pointed teeth in an irritated way to just smiling and burying them in that way. And I mean, he's invisible, but I still know where he is. And when I grab him and I like hold him up high. Good job,
you can
my
feel
pet.
him stretching out his arms to the heavens. Yeah, as he laughs in your arms. Okay, so this room is different. It's 25 feet by 25 feet by 10 feet high. And in the center of the room is a 15-foot diameter pit. That's what you see. Each of the walls of the room, at the level that you're currently at, has an iron ring attached in the center of the wall.
An
What do you do?
iron ring. Okay. I go and I like get down on my belly and I peep over the edge of the pit.
Okay. At the bottom of the pit rests what looks to be a large, like a massive, perfectly fitted circular mattress. Along the walls of the pit are inscribed dark, angular lines that cross and intersect each other geometrically. The pattern on the walls of the pit gives you a faint sense of unease in your gut. At the bottom of the pit, along the far wall opposite from you, there's a ledge, and resting on it, there's a small and strange-looking statue. The statue, you can see, the pit's 60 feet deep, by the way.
Okay.
The statue, you can see, it's a statue of a humanoid figure, but the top of its torso is exploded out in a freeze-frame snapshot of explosion or destruction.
Fuck, that doesn't sound very good. So there's like a mattress, something to land on maybe? And then so I look over to Frecky and I'm like, "Hey, your little shadow thing, can it fly down there and check this stuff out? See if there's another door or what the statue is all about?"
While petting my imp, I've begun licking it from head to toe.
It's
or from
licking
toe
you
to
back.
head. And so, like, mid-lick,
Weird.
I turn to Bardrick and I say, "We could try that. I don't see why not. My pets."
I will get it for you.
One last lick.
Sure. Okay, yeah, the imp flies down.
Someone please gift that. Oh god, that's gonna be everywhere.
You hear the imp's wings beating the air, and you see down in the pit, the statue just sort of rocks side to side, and then it lifts off the ground, and it goes slowly climbing through the air until finally it gets set and rested down on the ground next to you, and you hear this. That was heavy. The imp flies up and sits back on your shoulder again, Frecky. So now that you have it, now that it's closer to you, it's a statue of a humanoid figure, clothed in robes. From like its collarbone up, it's just this twisted explosion of what looks kind of like skull and face and stuff, but it's just like a firecracker went off in the head of this statue. In the center of the ragged mess where the figure's neck would have been is a perfectly smooth and attractively formed set of masculine lips.
Hey, Frecky, you're kind of weirdly sexual. Do you want to give this a kiss? Just in case it does anything?
This is not a book.
Yeah, but who knows what it might be? These people are into weird sexual stuff, and it might all be like magic sex. We don't
Okay.
know.
Steven,
Yes.
let me, I'm just trying to get the lay of the land here. As I was farting around with trying to get the map to work, all I see is the semicircle or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just one of the doors we went in?
Yeah, so this is like an abstract map of the hallway. The hallway is the line, and each of these lines that are perpendicular to it is a room. So you're off at room number 11, sort of over here-ish or whatever, and there's a room there. And there's a pit in the center.
Oh, that's okay. That's where we are.
Yeah.
And where do we come from? Do we come from here?
You came from that double door down in the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Down
so we
here.
just randomly picked that room.
Well, you've been opening every door along the way, and
Gotcha.
this is
Okay,
the first
yeah.
door
Yep.
that you opened that was locked.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
It seems like an orgy room, though.
Yeah. Let's check another room. Yes.
I mean, sure, but
You wanna-
statue with lips. Do you want to kiss it?
Maybe we should all kiss it at once.
Okay.
No. Do not
Okay.
kiss this goddamn
Okay.
statue.
Okay.
Let's leave this room and go to the next room.
Okay. But we'll
Are you
come back
bringing
to
the statue with you?
No. We just kind of push it
You're
off
just-
to the
You're just gonna
side
leave?
near one of the hooks, and then we go down. We exit out of the room and keep
Okay.
going to the right.
Sure. Yeah, you keep going to the right. You're opening rooms as you go. You open another 6 doors. Again, just 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube rooms, nothing. And then that 7th door, which is room 18, again, it's locked. There is a sign on the door that says, in the common tongue, it says, "Warning, do not open in company of the sighted."
Ah, this looks promising. We have eyes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Does anything look promising down here?
Well, yeah, this is where this is probably going to be. That's the whole point. And I kind of feel like really energetic and extra optimistic because this whole time things have been going really, really well for Bardrick, and it feels as though it's almost like Juliet is with her. So she kind of feels a bit guided, and so she's just overly excited about everything right now.
Nice.
So I look at the lock. I guess it's the same kind of lock.
Yep.
Okay.
Looking around,
And I kind of look over to see if Frecky has like that little weird shadow on her shoulder. It's hers, his.
I'm
There.
going to be like at the door and like listening, and I guess smelling and see if there's some sort of
Yeah. Give me a
anything
perception
behind
check.
the door. Yeah,
Give me a perception check.
I will, and I have. There
14.
You go.
Okay. You don't detect any traps on the door. It doesn't seem trapped or magically anything.
Okay.
There's a lock locking it. It seems to be a physical lock. You don't hear anything specific from inside the room. You press your ear against it. You don't really hear any sound. You hear the sound of the blood in your ears.
Gotcha.
Bardrick, you're just sort of nodding at Frecky to get the imp to try to unlock the door.
looking around, can I see how many doors left there are to explore?
Lots. Lots and lots.
Were they standing in front of this door, perhaps? Asked my imp.
The imp sort of sullenly crosses its arms and speaks to you and says, "That statue was heavy."
You're so strong.
I do not like wasting effort.
You want me to go back and bring the statue with us?
I just don't like feeling like my efforts are not appreciated. That's all. I unlocked
No.
that door, and
We
I
all
brought up the
know.
statue.
We all know your strength now.
I am mighty.
Of course. I give him a reassuring lick.
He crosses his arm, turns away, and pouts.
Frecky, he said he wanted a reward of some kind. And so I kind of go into my little bag and I rummage through it. I pull out this tiny little vial of what just looks like some little liquid. And I'm like, this is the most amazing smelling perfume in the land. and it is only for the strongest of imps.
You think I'm stupid, don't you?
No, I'm saying you just smell really bad.
He flies off. Why don't we take our break here?
Oh my god!
And when we come back, we'll find out what you guys want to do with this new door.
Fuck.
So yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with more The West Marches.